Stories about the past, murder, mayhem, solving truth or myths through the fog and the mist. Meg's Mysteries tells the tales of legends of the past, present and future, mythical stories of who done it. Most of all, it's done for fun. Or is it?
Welcome back to Meg's Mysteries. This story is called Legend of Tizoc, Aztec King. New Aztec ruins have been found, buried and lost, now open for visitors. Come to the ancient temple of King Tizoc and walk the steps of the Aztecs. So what do you do when you're on vacation in Mexico? Well, we explore the ancient ruins. Both myself and Hasbro always wanted to find our ancestors, and we're both descendants of these ancient people. You think they are extinct, but there are many out there still living among you. We are not wiped out like the history books say. We hide in plain sight. You thought the Spanish conquered and wiped us out in 1521, but many still live in Mexico today. I am Flora Powers, and my boyfriend Hasbro Costo come to find out the mystery of the lost temple. King Tizoc's reign was short, but he began rebuilding the great temple and pyramids. The temple of King Tizoc. His name means one who makes sacrifices. He also built his lost temple hidden for all these years, until now. Our guide and friend Manny Diaz will show us just where and when to go, when the tourists are not around. But first we join them and listen to the legend and stories that their guide tells us. Is it all fiction? Will we see him? Is there still a curse in the temple? It is said to be haunted by the king himself. The guide says to the crowd, "Follow me if you dare up these great stairs. We may see the king himself. Will he take his revenge or let us pass into the sacred chamber of sacrifice?" Boy, I said to Hasbro, he's really laying on thick. Little does he know, it could be true. As we followed him up the many steps to the opening of the temple, Hasbro says, "I'm getting a funny feeling about this all." I tell him, "Don't be a baby. We are just his descendants, aren't we? We'll be safe." 365 steps, the number of days of the Mayan solar year. To the top of the temple we go. I also get a chill, but I think it's the excitement of it all, walking in our ancestors' footsteps. We get to the corridor and finally into the chamber, where the altar and sacrifices were made to the gods. Then it happened. A body was laying on top of the altar, blood running down to the ground. We all think it's fake and staged for the tourist, but it's too realistic. There are many that say, "What is it? It's real." Then the guide falls down and he fainted. A doctor's in the group and he goes to him. Finally the guide recovers and tells us, "Don't touch anything. This is real." It's a murder right in front of our eyes. The authorities are being called in, but we have to go. But I see the heart is gone, just like the ancient ritual of the past performed in this very chamber. Now it's a crime scene, but how and why? Who could have done this? The temple was now closed, but our friend Manny worked there, and he could sneak us in. Maybe we can solve the crime, or is it the legend coming to life? Did the king do this? Or did a human killer, or a spirit? Is the curse real? We will find out. I'm a reporter, and Hasbro is my cameraman, and this will be our finest report if we can get to the bottom of the mystery. That night, Manny was on the security guard duty. He is also a part-time tour guide, but this night he snuck us in. The body was taken away and will be an autopsy to find out where and how and who is doing this. Maybe there's some clues left on the body. But of course we know just how he died. His heart was ripped out. Who and why is still what we want to find out. So we took pictures. I know we shouldn't be here and probably get caught, but it was just too tempting. Well, we lucked out and left before anyone knew we were there. As we left, I thought I saw a shadow. It looked like the king himself, but it was my imagination. No, I said to Hasbro and Manny, look at the opening. Is that a real person or is my eyes playing tricks? Manny said, no one else is here. I checked on my rounds. But we all saw something and then it was gone. I told him I have to get back and see. Not tonight, Manny says. We were lucky this time no one saw us. I said, someone saw us and we saw him. Was it the king? The temple was now closed and another guard was stationed for the rest of the night and a new one for the daytime. All the crime scene taped off and no one was allowed up. All the evidence was being worked on. But they found nothing that helped with the murder. But they did find the identity of the man, and it was released after his family was contacted. He was the very architect who found the temple. We went back that next night, but couldn't get in. Too many police and on guard now. Even Manny couldn't get past him. Come to find out later, another body was found. The night guard. He didn't call in, and they found him also in the closed chamber. His heart was missing. Manny knew him. They worked together many times. He was a good friend. So why is this happening? How can this be stopped if it's a legend? How do you catch an ancient spirit? That night I had a dream. The king himself came to me and showed me a secret way into the chamber. It was so real. I told Hasbro and Manny. He said, I know the way, but it's closed off for many years. No, this is what the king said, and this is what he wants. We must go. It's like he wants me to go there, and in person he'll tell us why or who, and who is really killing. Hasbro says, maybe we are next on his victims. We did see him, didn't we? I told them both, no, he has his chance. I think he knows that we are related, and even though it's centuries apart, we're part of his line. All of us are his Aztec descendants. So what do? Well, we get in through the secret channel no one else knew about. Not the same way Manny knew, but only the king himself and his servants who are long gone. I went in first. Lo and behold, the king was there, standing right in front of me. He talked in a strange language, but we all understood him. He said, I am the king, and you will help me put this rumor and curse legend to rest. This was a real murder, not a curse. A human did this. Prove this, and I will not take revenge on those who enter any more. But blame us, and you'll see just what comes with a curse, and what a curse really is. How can we find the killer? The police and authorities couldn't find anything. He pointed to a hidden object on the floor, a knife, just like they used in his day to perform the ceremony. He said, we did do this, but for our gods. Used our enemies or a willing subject. But that was then, and this is now your time. No more sacrifices will be held here, and we are not to blame for this. We took the knife to the police. Manny said he found it outside the temple. He was on special guard duty again, and it was hidden in plain sight, he said. I guess your guys overlooked it. Fingerprints all over the knife. Not a spirit. This was a human monster who wanted to enhance the legend and curse. It was the partner of the archaeologist. The guard was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The killer was still hiding in the temple, and he came back to retrieve the knife. He was caught and prosecuted for both murders. The temple is now open again for tourists. We went back before we left for home. I did see the shadow of the king, and he thanked us, and then he disappeared. I thought he said, I'm at rest now. Many may come and explore with no threat from me. It is good to be remembered for the good the Aztecs and Mayans did. So you will not forget us. History was wrong. We were just surviving the best we could. Now go tell the real story of a proud people. I did do the report and added in my special touch. I, of course, didn't tell him that the king helped in the mystery, but I made it clear that his people were a great civilization lost to the world by greed. We are still living here right where we belong, so come see the ruins of the lost Aztecs and see the living ones in Mexico City. We are still flourishing. They did not wipe us out. I hope you enjoyed this story. Was it a legend or true? Come find out next time on Meg's Mystery. Come back and enjoy your evening.
Stories about the past, murder, mayhem, solving truth, or myths through the fog and the mist. Meg's Mysteries tells the tales of legends of the past, present, and future, mythical stories of who done it. Most of all, it's done for fun. Or is it?